finding your voice in the world's big, noisy crowd. So here I am, back at my old elementary school. It's weird. Everything's smaller than I remember. But the memories, they are as big as ever. Moving to a new country is like jumping into a pool and not knowing how to swim. I joined the U.S. Air Force. Yes, I became an officer of the United States Air Force. And slowly, I realized my voice could do more than I ever imagined. Hey everyone, join me a bit of a personal journey today. It's about finding your voice in the world's big, noisy crowd. It starts with a little girl moving halfway across the world. Yep, that's me. Imagine being 11 and landing in a brand new country, new faces everywhere, and the words around you just sound like noise. That was my world, trying to fit the pieces together without the instructions. So I choose silent, not because I had nothing to say, but because it was just easier. But let me tell you, silence is loud. It taught me to listen, really listen to the stories around me. So here I am, back at my old elementary school. It's weird. Everything's smaller than I remember, but the memories, they are as big as ever. And they are not just mine. They belong to anyone who's ever felt out of place. I'm at my elementary school. 1981. I went here to Big Chimney Elementary School. Coming here for the first time to the U.S., I was completely blown away, not in such a good way. I didn't talk to anyone except my family. I was very culture shocked. I went silent. I didn't talk to anyone at school. I only talked when I was at home. I was already a quiet kid and come here with the culture shock and everything. I didn't talk to anyone here for like a whole year until I slowly found my voice. I have a few friends who really can't, I felt kind of alienated and left out and, with the shock and everything. And I didn't know what to do. And everybody was just in Thailand, where we came from. We taught to be quiet, to be proper. And the quieter you are, the better, right? So I was perfect kid in school, quiet, don't speak much, only talk when I was asked. And coming here, I went completely silent, completely total shock. And everybody in school looked like monkeys because nobody was sitting around or nobody was being proper like I was taught to be. And, I just see a bunch of monkeys running around, making a bunch of noise. And, flipping their eyes and sticking out their tongue, like normal kids, what normal kids would do. But I was taught that it's not a nice thing to do. So when I come here, I was completely shocked. I finally found my voice. There were 3 friends who were very kind to me. They made me feel very welcome. They were Cindy White, Cindy Damlin, and Lori Lucas. And we start hanging out, and I start going to their birthday parties. And I start learning the language and finding my voice back. But that took me a whole year to completely get my voice back. Even that, it was slow. And I didn't find my self-confidence truly until much later in life. But this is where it all began. Big Chimney. This is where the softball field was. This is where I swung my first softball bat. And it was like the kiddie softball, right? It's like plastic. And that was amazing. During the break, we would jump around here. We would draw with the chalk and, do the, whatever those game the kids play. And it was like around here, and it was like a little baseball field. I learned how to play basketball here at this school, and joined the basketball team. And that gave me a little bit more confidence to find my voice, to start talking again. Wow, this is no longer a school. It's like a chiropractor now. Then came junior high and high school, of course, college. It was tough, really tough. Once again, I found myself trying to fit in, navigating yet another word in college. I barely made it though. Faced some pretty hard knocks. Events that tested me to my core. But guess what? I got back up, each time a little stronger. Finished my degree with a mix of grit and resilience. And then I make a choice that changes everything. I joined the U.S. Air Force. Yes, I became an officer of the United States Air Force. Nothing quiet about that. It pushed me to speak up because, well, you have to when you're leading a team. And slowly, I realized my voice could do more than I ever imagined. Over the years, my voice got louder, not just in volume, but in impact. From giving orders to giving speeches, and from managing a team to cheering at my kids' soccer game. Bring back some memory. So, way over there, that's where the elementary is. And you can see this is the road. And I used to live up the hill there. Up there, we'll go there in a little bit. But we will walk down that hill there, create our own little path down that hill. And this used to be Dairy Queen. And we will come down and have some ice cream here sometimes. Now, I'm not sure what it is. It is for rent, looks like. It used to be my aunt's office. She sees patients. There's like different rooms, exam rooms in here, and on the other side is where we live. I used to run up and down this hill. It was so big, and look at how short it is now. It's so small now. 3 families live in that building when we first moved here. It was my aunt, Dr. Sui, and my Uncle Udom, his family, and my parents and me, and a bunch of kids. We have a lot of people who live in that little building. It's funny how time do something to your memories, right? It's like, this is not how I remember it. I just have like just a little bit of memory. There are some fun times. There are also, this was the 6th grade. This used to be my 6th grade classroom. The teacher was Mr. Green and Miss Rose. Mr. Green and Mrs. Rose were my teachers. We used to walk out here and take recess outside. And there's the Elk River there. Wow. The flashback. So I'm gonna read the letter that I wrote to my younger me to help motivate my younger me. And here it goes. Hey, younger me says, guess what? You're about to go on one heck of an adventure. Yeah, I know. Things seem super overwhelming right now with all the new faces and that crazy language barrier. But believe me, every little challenge you're facing is setting you up for something epic. So you're feeling a bit like fish out of water, right? Totally get that. Moving to a new country is like jumping into a pool and not knowing how to swim. But here's the secret. You'll learn to swim faster than you think you will. And that quietness you're holding on to is not a weakness. It is your superpower. It's giving you the time to listen, to learn, and to grow stronger. Remember all those times you felt left out or when you doubted if you are ever good enough? Well, you are good enough. In fact, you are super awesome. Feeling like you don't belong is all part of the journey. It's okay. Your voice, by the way, is going to do something pretty amazing. One day, you will be leading a team of soldiers, managing a pharmacy, as well as directing multi-million-dollar companies. You will be building companies of your own and leading your very own team. But those will just be a stepping stone. Your voice is meant for something greater. It's for sharing stories, sparking hope, and connecting with others on the level deeper than you can ever imagine right now. One day, you will walk back through these elementary school doors and you won't just see the past. You see how far you've come. Think of every tough spot as a beat in your lifeline. And believe me, it's a rhythm that is worth dancing to. It is worth dancing to. My son gonna laugh. So chin up, be fearless, be curious, and above all, be kind to yourself. Life's not just about the big milestone, but also about the quiet moments of discovery and the joy of finding out who you truly are. Sending a big high five from the future, the you that made it. Yeah! Finding your voice isn't just about speaking louder. It's about making what you say matter more. It's about being heard and letting others know they are heard too. So what's your story? How are you using your voice? Let's share, let's connect, and let's inspire each other because every voice matters, and together we can make the world listen a little bit more closely. And this is Dr. Sass, host of Mastery Podcast and Mastery Documentary, signing off and encouraging you to speak up because your voice matters. The journey to mastery requires that you be authentic, that you share your voice, that you share your stories, because your story can inspire other people to rise up. That's it for now, and make it a great day. And remember to subscribe and click the bell notification so you won't miss an episode. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Bye for now.